Are you ready for fan-driven Razorback talk? For the fans, by the fans. This is Inside the Hog Pen with your hosts, Razorback Zach and Marcus MC Carlton. What's up, everybody? Razorback Zach here from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen on a very special edition of Inside the Hog Pen. And of course, it's not MC, but it could be his doppelganger. He's got a little bit more facial hair. It's Jesse Thurman and his on-air debut. Jesse, dude, what's up, man? And congratulations on getting into the co-pilot seat.
Thank you, sir. Ready for some hog baseball. Sacrificing sleep before work tomorrow, but it'll be all right.
Yeah, I get it. I haven't actually worked a weekend in about 5 years. So, look, in just a couple of minutes, we are going to be going live. We're bringing you the stream from ESPN Plus, and we're going to go live now to Baum Walker Stadium, where Savage Sarah Vogel is standing by. And Sarah, do we have you? You are looking live at a live show. Let me bring this up here. Looking live at Baum Walker Stadium right now from inside the Hog Pen, by the way. And
it's pretty packed.
We got a good-looking crowd out there.
You can hear the hog call. I'm waiting for the stream to actually start from ESPN Plus. And Jesse, dude, okay, let's take a listen here.
Oh. I guess we do 4 now.
Okay, that's one thing. Okay, that's one thing we have got to get right. Is we've got to figure out how to do in unison hog call.
Here's my thing. Old coach for K-State said they're used to environments like this because they played at Stillwater and Lubbock.
Do you know that if you combine the full capacity crowd of Stillwater and Lubbock, you still do not get the capacity crowd for Baum Walker Stadium?
Yep, you were doing the math on that the other day, and what did we figure out? It comes out to almost 8,000 if you combine their two stadiums.
Almost 8,000.
And judging by the hog pen in that view, I'd say there's at least 11.5 at Baum Walker tonight, if not 12.
Let's see if I can. I'm going to fiddle around with this for a second. Let me see. I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to add our Facebook page in on this. Let me see if I can get us going here.
Just throw out some update scores around the tournament right now. Florida is struggling in Stillwater. They're down 6-0 to OK State.
There we go. We are now okay. So I went ahead and did a little something special for you, and we're gonna go back to Baum Walker here. Hang on, Jesse. And I've added in our Facebook stream, so we're gonna be going live on Facebook too. And it appears now we are gonna take the ESPN stream. Sarah, we're gonna go ahead and let you go and let you enjoy and let you enjoy the game. And we are going to pop that on. And we're going to bring you full screen here. Let me do a little farting around here just a second.
Don't break the soundboard, Zach.
I make no guarantees. There we go. That's what I wanted. Let me do some of this fiddle farting over here, Jesse, and we will get going. Let me turn on the sound here. There we go. I'm still trying to get us shared out everywhere. If you're just joining us, we are doing a very special edition of Inside the Hog Pen regional game coverage live from ESPN Plus, along with real in-game commentary. And we want your feedback too. So we were going to do this as a YouTube exclusive, but I went ahead and added our Facebook stream in here. So if you're joining us, we appreciate you staying up late tonight with us. And it is going to be a fun night because you're going to get live in-game reaction as it happens from both myself, Razorback Zach from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen, as well as his on-air debut, Jesse Thurman. So this is going to be a fun. It's going to be a fun show.
There she is, Zach. One of the most beautiful views in baseball.
It doesn't get any better than that right there. I'm going to tell you that right now because how can you not, how can you not like this view? Hey, we got guys from the Natural State Sports podcast. Thank you guys for watching us over there. We appreciate you. And they're doing some pretty good stuff over there too, by the way. Natural State Sports is doing a fantastic job on their high school coverage. By the way, so if you got a high school that you like, excuse me, if you got a high school that you follow, or you got kids or cousins or anything, go check out Natural State Sports. Their coverage from I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the Pulaski County School District, Special School District. But I'm pretty sure they can do coverage from across the state. If not, they can get you in touch with people who can. Steve and the guys over there do a fantastic job covering high school sports. So go check them out. It's Natural State Sports, the podcast, and on YouTube and Facebook. Jesse, one of the things we talked about this on our team chat earlier today is, Arkansas played SEMO yesterday afternoon. And K-State finished their game today. Both of them, for all intents and purposes, were run ruled, quote unquote.
Football scores.
Yeah, they were football scores. I think ours was 17-9, and Kansas State was 19-4.
19-4, I think it was. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, if you do the law of averages here, we're looking at a 1-0, 3-2 score, final score?
Something like that. With Hagan on the mound, they're not going to have batting practice against Hagan, I don't figure.
Oh, no. Let me put this up here so we don't get in trouble. There's that. Peyton frickin' Stovall.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Has he got one more year left?
Whether he does or not, I don't know that he'll be here next year. I think he's got the opportunity to go make a lot of money.
Yeah. Somebody told me the other day, I think we were just talking about this before we came on air. Somebody in one of these, that was a good hit.
The dang shift. I'm ready for us to catch up with Major League on that and ban the shift.
Okay, so I'm not a baseball guy. All right. What is the shift for those of us that don't follow baseball all that well? What is the shift and why is it so bad?
It's not bad. It's good strategy. There they dropped their second baseman out into the outfield, and I'm sure they pulled their third baseman around to play pretty much right at second base and then left the shortstop to cover the other side of the field because Peyton's going to pull the ball 9 times out of 10.
So basically, if you're going to put it in football terms,
you're stacking one side of the line.
I was going to say, you're kind of, it's like a blitz almost.
Essentially, you're stacking. If you know that Darren McFadden's going to run left every time and you stack the box on the left side, that's essentially what the shift is.
Folks, if you're just joining us either on YouTube or on our Facebook channel, we appreciate you joining us. You are watching live coverage of the NCAA Regional from Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Kansas State. You're going to get live, real-time, in-game commentary from both myself and Jesse. And we want you guys involved too. So leave a question, leave a comment, and we appreciate you hanging out with us on this Saturday night on a very special edition of Inside the Hog Pen. So wasn't there a guy that ran for the cycle, that hit for the cycle?
It was kind of weird how he done it, but yes, Kansas State, I believe it's their center fielder. I'm not positive on that. But he hit a shot to center to cap off a cycle that started last night, and he finished it this morning.
Okay, so it counted for the same game.
Same game, but probably one of the very few times in history that it is happened on 2 different dates.
All right.
Yeah, Hudson White on first. Didn't look like they wanted to give him anything to hit. He has been hot lately.
Boy.
Their opening day when he hit his first home run, I had big hopes, and then he didn't hit another one until Kentucky.
Well, he was swinging out of his damn helmet.
I'm trying to think of when the last home run Spraglot had was, but he's definitely a threat to go deep out there in the Hog Pen. He's done it a couple times this year.
Well, and one of the things that the SEMO head coach said after the game the other day was, I want to talk to the guy that said Arkansas couldn't hit.
That was the first thing he said at the press conference.
Yep. Looks like it's a pretty good crowd.
Oh, yeah. I'm not seeing many empty chairbacks in there. And normally you can see a few scattered empty ones in there. But
I can see a couple of them, but it's also first inning. You got to wait and see, got to cycle through all the trying to get everybody in the gate, trying to get everybody on their concessions. So it still looks like a very good crowd there at Baum Walker tonight.
Locked him up on that one.
Yeah.
I think he was sitting breaking ball. He looked like a fastball right inside and knew he wasn't catching up to it. Glancing over here at my other screen, we got Mississippi State and Virginia tied up in the bottom of the ninth. Virginia has 2 on, looking for the 3rd or 4th walk-off of the day.
Yeah, walk-offs seem to be the name of the game nowadays, especially this year in the tournament. We've had a couple of them.
Had 6 yesterday.
Vanderbilt got beat on a walk-off, which, by the way, Jesse, I'd just like to take this moment and say, haha, I called that one.
You did, and I told you not to get ahead of yourself because they had bases loaded, and they came back and tied it up, but they just couldn't hold on and finish them off.
Right. Guys, if you're just joining us once again, this is a special edition, Saturday night edition of Inside the Hog Pen. You're watching live in-game coverage of the Fayetteville Regional, Arkansas and Kansas State. Razorback Zach hanging out with you alongside his on-air debut, Jesse Randall Thurman. You're going to get live commentary from both of us as it happens. And we want to hear from you guys too. So leave your questions, leave your comments of what you see and how you feel about the game. And who knows, your comment might make it on air. And if you didn't catch the weekly episode of Inside the Hog Pen, check us out on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. We had former Arkansas Razorback Chuck Tatum joining us this past week, so go check out that interview, and that's going to be over on our YouTube and our Facebook page and podcast. You want to subscribe to where all you get your podcast from. So we got some good stuff coming up. We're no Phil and Bubba, I promise you. You know, we're nothing special, but we're giving this to you tonight.
Ben got a hold of one.
Get out of here, baby.
Oh no.
Son of a
Ben had 2 last night. I thought he might have another one going there today.
We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back with live coverage of Arkansas, Kansas State here on Inside the Hog Pen.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to live in-game coverage of Arkansas, Kansas State. We're currently in a commercial break. This is, I believe, yesterday. Bottom of the first. The score right now is 0-0. And dadgummit, Jesse, we were this close to seeing a home run in the first inning.
Oh, he got a hold of that one. Just got a little under it looked like. I'm not going to be sweating. Not going to sweat the bats just yet, though. We made solid contact on that hit, so that's always a good thing. And for everyone worried about Hagen's velocity, that one was 98 miles an hour.
I see we have Angel Hernandez behind the plate again tonight.
Old Angel. There we go, Hagen. Come back. 2-2.
Guys,
make him look foolish.
If you're interested, leave a question or comment for me and Jesse both. We're giving you live in-game coverage and reaction of Arkansas, Kansas State here on a very special edition of Inside the Hog Pen.
And there's first K of the night for Mr. Hagen Smith.
The confidence that this guy's got on the mound astounds me.
They were showing a graphic in one of the games earlier today of just how well he matches up with Paul Skeens. And
why are they? Tell me this, because again, I'm the football guru of the bunch. I'm not baseball. But why are they comparing him so much to Paul Skeens right now?
Paul Skeens was the most dominant pitcher in college baseball last year, and Hagen Smith is that man this year.
Now it makes sense.
He's just having an unreal season. By the way, Virginia just walked off Mississippi State. So Mississippi State is headed to the losers bracket of the Charlottesville Regional, which we match up with.
Oh, boy. So we might actually – wow. Looks like North Carolina and LSU. LSU's down. South Carolina's down.
The Cinderella of this tournament, I seen while we were in commercial break, it just hit another home run. The Evansville Purple Aces. I want to say they're up like 17-10 on VCU. Lloyd with the field, the throw. 10 pitches for Hagan in the first. I'll take that all day long.
I'll take that all freaking day. Sorry about that. I had the audio muted. All right, we're going to step away real quick for one more break. You're listening to you're watching Inside the Hog Pen, live in-game reaction of Arkansas, Kansas State, the NCAA Regional from Fayetteville. Back in just one moment.
The players love me.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition Saturday night. Arkansas and Kansas State. You're watching in-game coverage of that, courtesy of ESPN Plus. And this is only on our Facebook and our YouTube channel. And you're going to get live in-game reaction from me and from Jesse. Jesse, this is his first. Give him some love, y'all, because this is his first day, his debut episode of On Air. Being on air. So he is in the co-pilot seat tonight, so he has no idea what we're about to get into.
It's a little bit different than running the show behind the scenes like I've been doing the past few weeks.
So for those of you that don't know, he is our producer on Wednesday nights that kind of keeps the show going. So kudos to him. Sorry, I'm trying to do about 90 different things at one time here. Let me put my phone away. And
34-3 at home this season, tied for the most wins.
Oh, Zach, you'll like this. First pitch of the game, Texas goes yard against A&M.
Very good baseball team, but it gets ratcheted up.
I mean, I'm okay with that, but shit, it's Texas.
Playing here at home as if not facing Hagen.
But it's A&M.
True. Enough. You got to deal with this crowd. You got to deal with this ball club that feeds off the energy of the crowd. 34 wins.
He needs to get going. All right. And I know Sarah's probably going to hang me for this, but I think we need to take the daddy nickname away from him until he can hit consistently again.
I've already taken it away on my end, but he looked real good last night, real good at bat, drew a walk. He put one out in the bullpen. And then Angel Hernandez calls the ball 3 balls outside a strike. That's not his fault.
What was he looking at there?
On Diggs.
Come on. That's ridiculous.
He got thrown off on that one with the
So 2 down here in the top of the second inning.
that second strike was a questionable call, to say the least.
An
Right.
interesting thing here for Arkansas when you go back to game
What, did you see the fish they pulled out of Lake Norm earlier today?
Old Nolan Souza caught him a nice little fish out of Lake Norm. I didn't know they got that big in there.
I didn't either.
From the bottom half of your lineup, good things can happen.
That'll bring up Peyton Holt.
I didn't like that pitch either. I don't blame him for watching that one.
Late in the contest.
This right here is the heart and soul of this Razorback team this year.
Yes, and we're going to miss him.
That Holt was experiencing.
The energy.
He is
one that
beast.
he is playing for the name on the front of that jersey, not the back. Peyton Holt loves the Razorbacks, and doesn't matter what's going on. His energy is just unreal.
Moving inside, outside, high and low, setting up his secondary pitches.
You know, before the break, we were talking about,
Strikes out Holt.
you know, some of these fans,
The top of the
and
second inning.
I got to get your take on this. I'm not going to name names, and I'm not going to name the Facebook group that I saw this question in.
On to the bottom of the second.
But they said, hypothetically speaking, if we don't get to Omaha this year, when do we move on from Dave Van Horn? What?
That's like Alabama fans saying they wanted to move on for Nick Saban because he didn't win the national title one year.
I'm in a good mood right now.
The fans saying that are spoiled, and Dave Van Horn is a treasure in the state of Arkansas, and we should cherish him until he decides he's done.
So, awesome challenge for our guys.
And personally, I don't see Dave. If he loses his touch, he's going to know he's lost it, and I see him stepping aside before he lets it get that bad.
Right, Jesse. I don't know if you heard that. That was Kansas State's coach with the battle-tested comment about being a good challenge of coming into Baum Walker. And you know, I think it's cute that. Let me do some fiddle farting around here. Don't worry, we're gonna bring the game back. I promise. You know, I find it funny that he thinks battle-tested means 8,000 fans. Dude, do they not know that we get 8,000 fans on a regular Tuesday night game?
I was at opening day. Now, it may have been a little exaggerated, but they showed an attendance of over 9,000. It was about 35 degrees with a 20-mile-an-hour wind, and at points it was spitting snow on opening day. And they said we still had over 9,000 fans at that game to watch the Hogs season opener.
Hey, hang on a second.
College baseball is dominating as it gets in college baseball, and the numbers reflect that. So, awesome challenge.
Pete Hughes of Kansas State and the rest of the Wildcats, they know the assignment in front of them tonight.
Try to frustrate Hagen Smith on the mound. But how about this for an approach? Smith is on the mound, facing another lefty. Starts him off with an 80-mile-an-hour changeup, then gives him an 85-mile-an-hour slider, and then gives him another pitch to dance with, a changeup going down to 80. Just have the feeling that he's setting him up for that.
Looks like we may have lost Zach for a minute.
5+ mile-an-hour fastball.
We'll just watch Hagen work his magic.
0-2 to Brady Day. Good night.
Wow. That was impressive. He's got a kind of smile on his face there. He threw nothing hard. And look at this. 86 down and away and continuing to go away from you. Effortless. Not one time did he even show him the fastball.
And that establishes a new single-season strikeout record.
156 strikeouts. Most in school history belongs to Hagen Smith.
Year for Hagen Smith. Coming into the contest tonight, that was second in the nation. Only Chase Burns of Wake Forest had more strikeouts than number 33 for Arkansas.
All right, sorry about that. Y'all had a little bit of a technical issue I need to take care of.
Hagen just broke the single-season strikeout record.
Nice. Hey, Garrett Ray, man, I know you've been asking about it. Hit us up on tonight and on our regular show. We'll talk about it. And but for now, we're going to enjoy the game and bring me your comments about the game, my man.
And that last at bat, all Big 12.
Day's the cleanup hitter, so he made him look kind of silly on that one.
Can you imagine?
You know, one of the keys
Jesse,
for Kansas State, how can they
getting popped by one of those 98-mile-an-hour fastballs?
Well. And the key for small balls is
no, and I don't want to imagine it.
Well, okay, so
they're going to get
I got
base run of the day on a walk.
Let me turn this down just a second.
Let
me know if the audio from the game is a little loud. I can turn it down just a little bit.
This is one of the most dangerous teams in the nation at stealing bases. 10th most in the country.
There we go. So, Jesse, I'm going to tell you a little inside story here. So, they got batting cages down here in Little Rock at the old, for those that are from the Little Rock area, the old Gator Park. It's now Big Rock Fun Park. And I don't know the exact speed of these batting cages, but I feel like they're about 40, 50 miles an hour. Well, my idiot self, when I was probably 17, 18 years old, I was too far over the plate and didn't realize it, and one of the balls come flying out, hit me square in the hip. And I had an imprint of that ball on my hip for about 2 weeks. I could not walk. I could not sit. Oh, my God, it hurt. So I can't imagine what it's like when these guys get hit by these baseballs, by these pitchers that are throwing 80, 90 miles an hour.
You know it doesn't feel good. Somehow they make it look like they got hit with a moth.
Garrett Ray says, I feel like we got an easier regional than where Vanderbilt did and where Georgia has, to be honest. Jesse, what do you think, man? You think we got an easy regional?
After watching Kansas State play earlier today, I'm not going to say ours is very easy. Kansas State can hit the ball. Kansas State can run. That's where they really ruffled Louisiana Tech and got them rattled. They got on base and they ran, and there was nothing Tech could do about it. Got one there. At least we got the lead runner off.
So they cut down English.
Brandon Laughlin says, did make the trip up there this weekend, but still took the boys to a game, watching the Arkansas Travelers in Little Rock. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Travs are a good ball club, man. And if y'all want to see some fun baseball, go to a Travelers game.
So it'll be a fielder's choice to set up David Bishop.
Speaking of the Travelers, that popped up on my Facebook memories yesterday. Side story, about 12 years ago, I went to a Travelers game. Ended up going 15 or 16 innings.
Damn.
That was my memory of Dickey-Stevens Park.
As much as Dickey-Stevens Park is such a great ballpark, I miss Ray Winder.
I never got the opportunity to go to the old ballpark.
I went one time when I was about 7 years old. That was in 1990. No, I take that back. I was younger than that. I was probably about 5 or 6. And that was like 1994, 95.
There he goes. There goes Hudson.
Got him.
Smoked him. Atta boy, Hudson White.
Forgive my language because you never know what we're going to say, but I feel like there's a gotcha, bitch.
Only the second time all season that Rivera's been caught stealing there, but the throw was on the money. Apply the tag.
It's cute that he thought he was safe.
We're still scoreless here in Fayetteville.
He did almost swim that, but he lost grip on the bag when he pulled the swim move, and
he did. We're going to step away for one more break. We're going to try to match the commercial breaks with the broadcast. You're watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen on the YouTube channel and on our Facebook page of Arkansas, Kansas State with live in-game commentary with myself and Jesse Thurman. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
What's up, everybody? Once again, to a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen, Saturday night edition of regional coverage, the NCAA championship from the Fayetteville Regional. We've got Arkansas, we've got Kansas State. It is let me get you a score update here.
Zeros across the board. Both pitchers got a perfect. Well, Hagan did have a walk. Both pitchers have a no-hitter going.
Yep. You shouldn't have mentioned that, Jesse.
Jack Wagner's up. I'm not worried about it.
Okay, well, at least you mentioned it while Kansas State was on the mound. But it's top of the third inning. Nothing is your score. Now, Jesse, for those of us that are not literate enough in the regional tournament setup, talking more about myself than anything else here. Let's just hypothetically speaking, if Arkansas loses the game tonight, we play tomorrow in the early afternoon. And
it'll be at 2:00 tomorrow against SEMO again.
Okay. If we win that game, we go to the regional final Sunday night, correct?
Yes. If we were to lose this game, we would play SEMO tomorrow at 2, and the winner of that game would play Kansas State tomorrow night at 7.
Okay. If we lose the regional final, do we play again on Monday?
If we win tonight and lose tomorrow night, we would play again on Monday.
Okay. But if you lose,
it's stacked up to where if you win your first 2 games, you have the best shot at moving on to the Super Regional.
Okay.
Because you would only play once tomorrow, and then even if you lost tomorrow, you would get the day off, or you get the night off and play Monday evening.
I got you. We are now joined by our other producer, Loki. Most of you know that I mentioned him on throughout Wednesday nights. What's up, boss man?
What's going on? I figured I'm off work and there's not really an active comment section, so I'd jump in and join y'all.
Somebody got jealous that one producer was on, so he wanted to make his on-screen debut.
Well, I mean, yeah, look at me. You can totally see me on camera there, right?
Yeah. Nice hog nose, by the way. Are you watching from inside of Bud Walton? Because that looks like where you're watching from.
No, I wish. That's from the watch party for the Elite Eight against Duke a while back. First time I ever went to Bud Walton.
So let me guess. MC could not be here tonight, so he put the two of you up to come on air to make sure that I behaved, right?
You've got the wrong producer, okay? I don't know about
Jesse. I'm being watched by both of my producers from Wednesday night, so this is I got to be on my best behavior.
And
got it. Tell me he's safe. Thank you.
And that's the danger of playing the shift. You get a softer hit ball, your second baseman's too far back, and he cannot get the throw to first in time.
I'm telling you right now, had he been called out, y'all would have seen me throw the biggest damn hissy fit on this show in 7 years because I would have lost my mind.
Well, I mean, come on now. They're battle tested. Their coach said so, right?
Safe. Yeah, battle tested my ass.
Kansas State's not even going to waste a challenge on that. They know it wasn't getting overturned.
No.
Yeah.
He hesitated.
Check swing that he didn't quite check enough.
As I said, do you think he even realized he hit it for a second there? He kind of looked like he was just like, hey. So.
That's the thing is I don't know. Because he almost like, he kind of hesitated, but he didn't, That's like the other night when they said that it was a foul ball because it hit him on a bounce. I think, Jesse, you and I were talking about this on the phone last night.
It bounced up and caught his bat on the back or on the check or something. It was something wild. I'm just kind of glancing around the league at scores right now. Texas is up on A&M 1-0 in the bottom. Looks like the bottom of the second.
So I want to shift gears while we're in a commercial break here. Is it just me, or are we all excited for the end of July? And I don't mean for SEC Media Days, by the way.
What do we got at the end of July?
NCAA Football 25.
That's the middle of July.
Is it the middle of July? I thought it was the end of July.
Well,
did you hear that?
I bought the deluxe edition, so I got early access.
How much are those things going for? How much is
We're not going to talk about how much I spent on a video game and took 2 days off work to play.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Did you see that Texas and Oklahoma were always already complaining about it?
Well,
I hadn't seen that yet.
Real quick, we'll get back to that NCAA football discussion, but this dude here, Hagen Smith, my God. I don't think I've seen a pitcher as dominant at Arkansas like him since maybe Blaine Knight. Kevin, wait. Okay, before y'all jump my ass. Kevin Kopps, I'm talking about a starter.
Okay, I was about to say, you're forgetting one, Zach.
I'm talking about a starter.
I'm just wondering how high he's going to go when he hits the pros.
I think right now they got him as a top 10. I think they've got him at 7th, the 7th overall pick. That was as of a little bit ago. That was a couple of days ago.
How are you supposed to hit that? I mean, I'm glad they can't hit it, but there's no time to react to that pitch.
So we were talking earlier. Kansas State claims that they're battle tested, Loki.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think we were all talking about this a couple of days yesterday, actually, where he's talking about, the Kansas State coach says that they were battle tested because they went to Stillwater. They went to Lubbock. Well, I did a little bit of research. Stillwater holds about 3,500 people. Lubbock holds, what did I say, Jesse, about 45, 44?
44. So before you go any further, Zach, I got to interrupt you. A full series at either Stillwater or Lubbock does not equal what's in Baum Walker tonight.
Good God. Battle. Again, I say battle tested my ass. Here's the thing. If you had a capacity crowd at Baum Walker for a series every night,
I went to 2 games of the LSU series, and I want to say we ended up with like 32,000 and some change for LSU this year.
Yeah, so capacity
for the series.
capacity for Baum Walker's what, 12.5?
Give or take.
Okay. So 37,000, 36,000 for a series at Baum Walker. The only one that I know on the collegiate level that could match that or even come close might be Duty Noble or Alex Box in the SEC.
Duty Noble, I think, is 14.5. Duty Noble has this beat on capacity.
Well, then we need to get to growing because we cannot have Stark Vegas kicking our ass at capacity. I'm sorry. It just doesn't.
But that is not a common known fact in collegiate baseball that the two best stadiums in the country are Duty Noble and Baum Walker.
It's not about capacity. I mean, like, one thing that I will say about like the Arkansas fan base is like fair weather as they can be. When they're on, they're a whole different breed. They get loud, they get raucous. The hog call is iconic. There is nothing else out there quite like that. And when that fan base is out there and some crazy lunatics yelling louder and encouraging them and everything,
who could
like
that? Who the hell's that idiot? Wait, who the hell's that idiot? I don't want to talk to him. Because that's obnoxious, and we've known the hog call for 100 years, and we don't need somebody telling us to get louder, damn it.
I'm banning him on Twitter. But yeah, but I mean, like, it's a whole different environment when that crowd's, like, on. I mean, like, you could have 1,400 people, like, sitting on their hands, and that doesn't matter.
What do you think? Is he out?
The call on the field was out.
That's close.
I don't think there's enough to overturn it, but I can't confidently say he's out.
I'm going to say this. Hold on, let me.
He just got him from that angle.
Yeah,
I think he's out. That call stands. He's out.
Yeah, because
that call stands. He's out. Fans, what do you think? Is he out or is he safe?
I try to take my personal bias out when I'm watching these, but it's hard. But regardless of out or safe, there's not enough there to overturn that call based on the calls I've seen throughout the tournament yesterday and today.
Jordan Stuckey says, out. And I got to agree. I think he's out.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Folks, if you're just joining us, I'm joined by my two producers from Wednesday night, Jesse Thurman and Loki DeWitt. And the call is out. Confirmed. So it doesn't just stand, it's confirmed. Like I said, I am joined by my two producers from Wednesday nights from our weekly show, Jesse Thurman and Loki DeWitt, both making their first on-air debut appearances. So show them some love in the comment section. And they're babysitting me while MC is. Sarah is live at Baum Walker as we speak. We had a live shot there at the top of the show. We are going to step away for a quick break. Like I said, you're watching the special edition of Inside the Hog Pen from the Fayetteville Regional on ESPN Plus. It is Arkansas and Kansas State. I believe, Jesse, bottom three, right? Or top four?
This will be heading in the top of the fourth.
Okay. All right, we'll be back on the other side of the break in just one moment.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen's coverage of the Fayetteville Regional live from Fayetteville. You're watching coverage from ESPN Plus on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. I'm Razorback Zach from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen, alongside my two producers from Wednesday night's weekly show, Jesse Thurman and Loki DeWitt. We're going to give you live in-game reaction all game long of this of the game as we see it, as you see it. But we want you guys involved too. So leave your question, leave your comment, and we will get to you if we can.
I'm looking at K-State pitcher's pitch count here. He's only at 40 in the fourth, so we got to work him in some counts coming up. Get that pitch count up, get him out of there. Caglione just hit a home run in Stillwater, but they're still down 7-1, it looks like.
Florida shouldn't have gotten in. Just saying.
Nope. Lamar or College of Charleston.
Just saying. I'm just saying. What's wild though is, we're talking about pitch counts. Did y'all see the pitch count for that for the Tennessee game? In the top of like the fourth inning, that dude, I forget, Jesse, which one was it? Had a pitch count of like 82 pitches already.
I believe it was that the Tennessee-Indiana game? I believe it was Indiana's pitcher.
Was it Indiana or was it Tennessee's?
I think it. Well, no, because I think Indiana had pulled their pitcher after Home Run Derby started. So it may have been the Tennessee. Yeah, because Indiana had two on and were rallying at that point. That's right, because Tennessee was up like 10-4 already because they had hit a grand slam, had a couple other home runs along the way. Of course, they play in a Little League park, so that helps. Got Ben McLaughlin at the plate. He went deep
Dear God.
in the first.
Bottom of the ninth, Evansville 17, Virginia 11.
Telling you, Evansville's going to be the Cinderella this year.
My God.
Looked like Tennessee was destroying somebody too.
Jesse, while we're kind of in a lull here while these guys are back, give us some score updates from around the conference.
Let's see what we've got going right now. Right now out in Stillwater, you got Oklahoma State up 7-1 on Florida. Don't remember exact scores. I don't have them pulled up right now, but I know Vandy was eliminated from the tournament today. Bama was eliminated from the tournament today. Mississippi State did fall in the winner's bracket to Virginia in the Charlottesville Regional.
So do you think, guys, we're going to get Mississippi State or we're going to get Virginia? Because I think that's going to come down to 1-2.
It's going to be one of them. There's a Louisville base hit up the middle. I don't know enough about Virginia. I know Mississippi State, they're battle-tested in the SEC. They could very easily win 3 straight and clinch that regional, but...
See, they're truly battle-tested.
Yes.
Not this 8,000 combined. And that's the thing. I want to know the attendance numbers for Kansas State, Texas Tech, or Kansas State, Oklahoma State. I don't know where to find that, but you better believe if I get my hands on it, I'm blasting that on Twitter or X or whatever you want to freaking call it nowadays.
Twitter X.
Hey, that just sounds like a porno.
Hey, this is a family show. No.
Jordan Duncan says, "What up, guys? I think these guys are starting to see him better. Second time through, bats are about to light up like fire. I feel it, man. Hey, you're not kidding. I think it's fixing to happen as well because the way these guys battled yesterday, I don't know about you, Jesse and Loki, but I was getting a little nervous there for a second.
Yeah.
There it is. Get down, baby.
There
Get
it
down,
is.
Baby. Get down,
Oh.
baby.
Go, go, go.
Runners on the corners, 2 outs. We're dangerous with 2 outs. We talked about it yesterday, Zach.
Sorry about that. Y'all need to tell me if y'all can't hear the stream. I keep hitting the mute button. I'm sorry, y'all.
We'll just give our own commentary.
Look, don't promise me a good time because you know I'm bad on. I'm good with it on commentary.
And that's Kendall Diggs with another solid at bat. It's the
Okay,
braids.
all
I'm
right,
telling you, it's
all
the
right,
braids.
All right. I take it back. Dear God, you're never gonna let me live it down, are you, Jesse?
I'm just saying it's the braids.
I'm telling you, and we all know who's never gonna let me live it down.
Oh no, we have to be careful because she might physically hurt you.
She might actually try to wait. Hold on, get real. Come on now.
Where did that miss?
Where did that miss at exactly? I mean, I'm not siding. Jesse, you're right. I'm not siding with K-State here, but that
was a beautiful pitch. I mean, baseball fan calling it how it is. That was a good pitch.
Let's take a listen to this hog call, y'all. Look, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm 100 so miles away, and I don't know about y'all, but holy hell, did I get chill bumps?
I was half expecting you to yell louder into the mic. Do you yell it at your TV?
Now, when they were doing the hog call yesterday, when we had our live shot from outside Baum Walker Stadium, I almost did it, but I was so caught up in having a conversation with MC that I missed my mark. So I half expect somebody out there to do it for me when I'm not there.
Turns quickly.
Jordan Duncan says, "Wonder Boy from the wood."
2-2.
Where?
No, he's not calling the high strike, and he's.
We'll have to watch for consistency, but it seems like his zone's about 6 inches lower than the actual zone.
In the air, first base
Sorry.
side, into the glove of Bishop.
I guess I need
Shoot.
I guess I need to play our warning. Hang on. Let me play this before we go to break. Hold on a minute, y'all.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. The following program is rated TV MAL.
Okay, I apologize about that. This is more of an unleashed version of commentary. So, yeah.
Let's go again. Whatever you need.
I'm gonna cuss. I'm just gonna tell you that. Y'all want live in-game reaction from me. You're gonna get what it's like to actually watch a game with me. My volume's gonna be turned down though. But you can ask Loki, you can ask Dylan, and you can, they know what it's like to watch a game with me live in person. Loki, you want to tell them what it's really like?
Zach is an absolute scholar at the games. He's like, shoot, that play did not go our way. What the heck? That's how he.
God don't like liars. Loki, come on now.
So you're saying he's an Ole Miss frat boy?
Whoa!
Hey, Alice. So Zach, I'm the only producer now. That's what you said.
So much for you coming back on the air, Jesse.
No, Zach gets a little.
Zach, that was a good one.
Zach gets a little raucous, to say the least. Well, I mean, to be fair, the game we went to, they were playing K-State, and they weren't exactly looking what we would call good.
They were playing Kent State, and they were looking like hot garbage.
Yep.
I don't know.
Oh, you were at the Kent State game this year too.
Yeah, and I don't know whose head was going to explode faster, mine or Dylan's.
That was not a fun game to be at.
No, that velocity, that was an off speed for Hagen. That was about 80 miles.
Yeah, that's a breaking pitch there. I was watching Stu Hogg. Shout out to Stu Hogg with the Razorback recaps on YouTube. I was watching one of his videos from last year and the year before, and to see the maturity of Hagen Smith throughout the years was amazing, because he was a beanpole when he got up on the hill, and I met him a couple weeks ago, got his autograph.
Oh,
and
oh my God, that was nasty. Sorry,
and Hagen Smith is he's chiseled out of stone now, to say the least.
Damn, son. Oh,
Smoke coming off of that. That's crazy.
As Elvis Presley once said, have mercy.
He's having a little bit of an off night tonight. That's only 4 Ks, and we're in the 4th inning. Normally, he'd be at about 8 by now.
Well, I'd still say it's a success.
Yeah.
This guy batting is the one that hit for the cycle yesterday and today. Which getting a triple at Baum Walker is not an easy feat on its own, because Baum Walker doesn't really have any of those get away from you alleys or corners.
I don't know if I don't know if his strike zone is consistent. Or
now you got me studying the umpire.
well,
I think that one grades the black as very outside edge. Well, he's just gonna make it easy for the ump.
Gotcha.
Man, if they want to go up there and swing at everything, make it easy. Kind of hard to blow a swinging strike call.
God, man, this guy just Hagen Smith. Can you imagine Hagen Smith, Matt Cronin, Kevin Copps, Isaiah Campbell, all on the same staff?
Oh, that would be evil.
Oh,
a little bit, yeah.
I mean, who else? I mean, who else in the last couple of years can you throw in there? You know, Connor Nolan.
Did you say Blaine Knight?
You can do Blaine Knight. I was thinking in the last like 3 or 4 years. Blaine Knight was that
18, I believe.
I was gonna say, was that 18 when we went to Omaha? Get out. Shit.
I believe that is their first hit of the night.
That is their first hit of the night. And I'm going to tell you now, these two commentators, there's a reason why we're talking so much. These two commentators are about as dumb as they come.
Yeah, they made it very clear last night. They have never been to Baum Walker. They don't understand any of the traditions. I get that Brett Dolan is a homer, but at least get somebody who knows what's going on in the ballpark and understands the hog call, the beer hats, and understands what a ruckus Baum Walker is like.
Probably.
Baum Walker was not wild last night. I'm sorry.
No, not by any stretch of the imagination. Did y'all know that comedian John Christ is a Hog fan?
We'll take him.
I did not know that. And he's one of my favorite comedians. That just makes me like him more.
All right. Hagen's got him where he wants him. Let's see what Hagen can do with him right here. You had a 1-2 count with 2 outs. You got to watch for K-State running, but I don't think you'd be real worried about it in this situation.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think
That'd
there's
be
going to
pretty.
Hogan.
What was that?
He's trying to get him to chase a breaking ball. He had a pitch to burn. They've been chasing him half the night, so I don't blame him for trying it.
Either that or he was trying to sucker that runner, one of the two, but like.
Actually, the one time Hagan walked one earlier, he tried to run on us, and Hudson White put a stop to that real quick.
It'd be a pretty big risk at this point.
And made him look foolish. Hagan has the tendency to do that to batters. Make you wonder what they're even swinging at.
Yeah, he's going to be a big deal when he goes pro. Like, his mechanics are sound, to say the least.
And being a lefty and throwing off the edge like he does, I've heard estimates of his first contract should be around $10 million.
Mm.
And I fully expect to see the same thing out of him. Probably a month or two in a minor league system, and then get the call up, kind of like Paul Skeens did. And Paul Skeens hadn't led up any at the major league level. He's still throwing gas out there, and the pros can't hit it half the time.
But, I mean, where would you want to see him go? That's the question. Like, if you could send him to any team, what team would you want to see him land on?
If I could send him anywhere, I'm an Astros fan, so obviously I'd want another former Hog, because didn't Keuchel win the Cy Young when he was in Houston?
I think so.
I know he was a big deal when he was in Houston, so I was glad to see that. Dylan hit us up in the comments over there. Since he's not here with us, we're tied up at 0 in the top of the 5th. Razorback Zach had to step away for just a minute. So he leaves the rookie producer in charge.
Right,
That's
right.
dangerous.
Inmates are running the asylum tonight. Let's go.
All we need is the one that knows both sides of it, and have D-Mad in here with us. Although I think we would get in trouble in that case.
I was going to say, like, if you say his name too many times, he'll appear.
Jack Wagner getting the DH for us tonight. 3 homers on the season. He's had some key hits when he's got the opportunity. I'm still hoping to see Nolan Souza sometime through these regionals.
Oh.
And that's not what we needed. What do you know? Semifinals for Women's College World Series, Oklahoma and Texas.
Right.
Don't think that's shocking anybody.
Leaving the rookies in charge, huh?
I call this inmates running the asylum. Who are you kidding?
I mean, since when did the nuts start running the nut house?
I think it's always been that way with you, Zach.
D-Mad wants to know how we're looking and how many hits do we have. Well, D-Mad, join the stream and you'll find out. Oh, just kidding.
Ty Wilmsmeyer getting on base.
It is nothing right now, Dylan.
His bat has improved dramatically the last 2 or 3 weeks, which is a good thing for us because getting that speed on the base paths ahead of Peyton Stovall should lead to some RBIs.
Okay, so Andrew Hutchinson, or Hutch as we like to call him, from Twitter, he says Arkansas will be the road team tonight versus Kansas State. This is the dumbest. This is my annual reminder that this is one of the dumbest things about baseball postseason, and it has such an easy solution. Safe, baby. Thank you.
That's a great
There's
steal.
Wilmsmeyer showing off that speed. Yeah, I'm not real sure how that works. I thought maybe it had something to do with the host, but then I've seen other hosts that won their first game that are the home team tonight. I know I'm looking at Texas A&M, and A&M is the road team in their region. I'm not real sure how that works.
Where are they playing at? Are they playing in College Station or in Austin?
They're in College Station. So Texas is getting thoroughly harassed by the 12th man, even though that doesn't make sense in baseball.
That's because Texas A&M is stupid.
This is true, but you have to give it to their baseball fans. That's a pretty wild environment over there.
I don't have to give them a damn thing. Sorry, I'm a little spicy when it comes to
So which Texas team do you hate more, that orange one or that maroon one?
You can go and I think that one's self-explanatory.
So the orange one?
No. Yes.
It has to be the orange one. And now that they're coming to the SEC, we get to renew that.
1 second.
Which I did hear old Coach Sark, as much as I dislike him, he did acknowledge Arkansas as an SEC rival. First run of the game.
Go.
Yes! And Stovall sitting on third.
That was awesome.
With 1 out.
K-State bungled that pretty nicely. Like, look at that.
Well, hell.
And Wilmsmeyer probably shouldn't have ran on that pass ball, but he did, and it worked out. There you go, Zach. But it was, I guess it was at SEC meetings. They interviewed Sark, and he did acknowledge Arkansas as a rival to Texas, which is more than most of those.
Well, we're actually
some of them are my family, but unbearable Longhorn fans will do.
I know one Longhorn fan that is very unbearable. Anyway, this offseason on our podcast, we're going to be diving deep into some Arkansas rivalries like LSU, Ole Miss. We'll even touch on the piece of crap Missouri rivalry. And we'll even talk about Texas.
As much as I dislike, get down. There we go. Let's Mike with an RBI. As much as I despise the Mizzou rivalry, the fan bases have turned it into a rivalry. Because I cannot get on Twitter without certain mid-zoo Tiger fans talking about Arkansas every single day.
Yeah, I mean, like, as somebody who was born in that state, like, with all due love and respect to my family out there, what has Mizzou done lately? Like a whole lot of nothing.
Don't you know, Loki? They won 11 football games this year, and they beat Ohio State's third string.
Yeah, they were like Darth Mizzou this year. That's true. But I mean, like, and then they followed it up with that, whatever that basketball season was.
That was 0-19 is what that was.
And their team wasn't even imploding.
And then they forgot they had a baseball program, which they do most years.
That rivalry series, I also noticed how you tap danced around a certain school in Norman.
I mean, here's the thing, all right? You have every section of the fan base is different. If you talk to those, what I like to call old school Hog fans, MC, that era, Texas is they're obviously going to say Texas and OU. You talk to people like Sarah who are new school, we don't have a rival. Everybody's our rival because we keep getting our ass kicked by everybody. You talk to somebody like me, who's kind of in that middle range. You've got Texas, Ole Miss, Kentucky in basketball. Who would it be in baseball?
LSU.
LSU. So
Yeah,
LSU in football and baseball. But pick a school basically, But it literally depends on who you ask.
To be fair, I'd say LSU, like overall LSU, and probably A&M.
Ooh.
There you go, JSL. Dylan, where are you at?
He when we were planning this out, and again, if this is successful, let us know and we'll do it again tomorrow. If you guys want it, we'll put the game on tomorrow too. So if like I said, if you guys want to watch, if you guys want us to do this again tomorrow, we can do it again tomorrow. Just let us know in the comment section.
Definitely. Tell your friends. Bring them all.
Got a hold of another one, just not quite enough. After them 2 home runs last night, he's making solid contact. I have a feeling he is 1 or 2 swings away from sending one over the fence tonight as well.
Yeah, it feels like something big's about to break out. It's just like that calm before the storm.
Brandon Jones says, hey, guys, much love. Do it again. All right, so we got one to do it again. Jordan Duncan says, I want Oregon State in the Natty. I want them bad. I don't know if my stress level could handle that. I don't know if my stress level could handle that. But I will say this. I did break out the red. I brought back the old school red hat, my signature. But next weekend, if we reach the Super Regional, I will break out for the first time since 2018 the postseason baseball hat, the white hat, and I will wear my white T-shirt. There is a video that I will show Wednesday night of my shirt and my hat that I wore the weekend that we went to Omaha, and that led the Super Regional, not the actual games in Omaha. And I will try to replicate that so we can finally get back to Omaha and win the damn thing. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to try to, like I said, we're going to try to match it up with the broadcast. But you're watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen on the YouTube channel and Facebook channel of regional coverage of the NCAA championship from the Fayetteville Regional. Arkansas, Kansas State. But we are going to step away to catch our breath, and we will be back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
Competing hard like he always does. Stuff's pretty good. And, they're getting a second look at him now. This is when, he's got to pick it up a notch, but he's been really good.
Coach, we'll let you get back to it. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition coverage of the Fayetteville Regional on ESPN Plus. You're watching this live on ESPN Plus along with us from here at Inside the Hog Pen. And myself from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen, Razorback Zach as always, and my two producers from Wednesday night because MC is out this evening, Jesse and Loki. And Arkansas, bottom of the fifth, score update, bottom of the fifth, Arkansas's got a 2-0 lead.
You got Smith throwing a shutout, only giving up one hit.
They finally managed to put something together last innings, so we just got to keep it rolling.
Second time
well, Loki, we always knew that you can never count out, and we've said this many a times this baseball season, is you never can count out Arkansas.
Not as long as we have DVH, no.
Ball 3-2. The reason why that decision about when the first game would be played was important, as it turns out. Kansas State and Louisiana Tech played in Game 2 last night. It got disrupted by rain. They had to play a portion of that from the sixth inning on today. Had that been Arkansas in that spot, who knows how that would have shaken out in terms of your pitching and who you end up using. Things could have gotten a little wacky for the Razorbacks.
It's paying off because Arkansas looks like a well-rested team. Where Kansas State, not to say they look tired, they're excited and amped up.
Walk picked up by Rivera.
All right, I am back.
On the mound yet again, Jeff.
I had to get something to drink if I'm going to be yelling at these hogs all evening.
From the left side, then when you sit slider, blows a fastball by you. He's got the complete package on display. It's been that slider that's been really dominating in the high heat. Puts him out.
That is not a great trend for Kansas State's offense.
Jesse, it looks like the fans have spoken and they want us to do this again tomorrow.
I saw that. I saw Danny had chimed in and Brandon. So as long as we get this W tonight, I'll be able to jump on with you for tomorrow night's game.
I said it before, I'll say it again. If we're doing it tomorrow, you got to bring a friend. Have them come join us here in the Hog Pen.
Wait, what? Who? Whoa, wait, what?
If everybody watching brings a friend, it doubles the numbers, Zach.
That's right.
Okay. I thought he was talking to you. My bad.
No.
One of these things just doesn't belong here.
No, that's exactly. I was talking about like tell all your friends to watch too. It's a family show, Zach.
It is not. my kids watching. I know that much.
We don't say the shit word.
Watch your damn mouth.
Challenge that's been difficult for Kansas State. They're hitting .210 as a team against left-handed pitching this season. 3-1 belt high.
He makes it look so effortless up there.
Dude, Bishop for going for it there. Hitters counted 3-1. Was saying if I get a fastball, I'm going to take a swing at it. Wasn't able to catch up to it.
I mean, he doesn't even
back-to-back walks for the Wildcats.
timeouts. Now we got to start worrying about those base runners.
Visit out for Matt Hobbs, the pitching coach for Arkansas. First time in this game we've seen a runner in scoring position. And
At what point do we pull him out?
On Hagen Smith.
This is postseason. We're probably not going to be able to use him again regardless of what happens. You let him go 100, 115 pitches.
But we don't want to.
Unless we blow it open, then you get him out of there and protect him.
I don't know. It just, to me, I don't want him to pull a Kevin Cox. You know what I'm talking about? Cody Mixon says, what is the YouTube channel? YouTube channel is Sideline Radio Network. If one of the guys can post a link to that in our comment section, Jesse or Loki, can you all throw the YouTube page link in the comments?
Let me take a look here.
For those of you that don't know, Loki and Jesse are our producers from Wednesday night, and Loki is our social media manager. He kind of runs most of our social medias accounts. So anything you see on Facebook is all Loki.
Come talk to me. We'll have a good time.
Put down the bunt, fielded by Sprague Lott. Throws to McLaughlin.
And they started their small ball. I don't like that.
Well, going into this, though, what did you expect, Jesse? They're not like SEMO.
I expected them not to have the opportunity to play small ball.
True.
But the rotating strike zone didn't do us any favors there.
This is just the fourth game this season that Hagen Smith has walked the opposition 4 times in a game. Chuck Ingram, who is very dangerous, takes a call and strike. Ingram had 2 home runs in the win against Louisiana Tech. 0-2.
God, man, every time he throws a damn pitch, pow.
He just rears back and throws it past them, and they can't hit it. It's the craziest thing.
One of our sponsors is in the house tonight. James Harris says, good evening, gents. What's up, James?
Oh, in the right field, that's a base hit.
Yeah.
Rivera is in. And it's 2-1.
Damn it.
In favor of Arkansas on the RBI single by Chuck.
That's a good throw in by Diggs, though. It held them to only 1 run there.
Yeah, I know, but still.
So we know Ingram is a guy that can do some damage from that 9-hole, able to catch up to a 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
He didn't catch up to anything. He got lucky and hit it the other way.
Good God. This is what I'm talking about. These announcers are just
by the runner on second.
They're dumber than a
That was a, oh my God, I hit the ball. What do I do? Moment.
Brendan Jones shows bunt.
Now he's going for a sacrifice bunt. Or as my grandmother used to say, because she's German.
Jones in the batter's box. We saw the speed that he can outrun a single and infield hit.
Oh, Christian Fouch warming up in the pen.
See, we burnt.
They think 91's fast.
We burnt Molina
and Gackle
last night.
I think everybody else is good to throw again this weekend.
Who was it, Jesse? Who was it that was throwing? And when the ball hit the glove, it sounded like a shotgun going off. Was that Hagen or was that who? That wasn't Hagen. Who was that?
No,
that was Fouch. I think that was Fouch.
Fouch that throws around 100.
Got to fend for himself.
Somebody had told me, I don't know who told me, but somebody said when he throws it and it hits that catcher's mitt, it sounds like a shotgun going off.
Oh no.
Oh crap.
That will tie the game up. Jones delivers.
It's okay. It's all right.
Bishop is in, and it is tied up at 2 off the RBI single.
And I'm gonna say what everybody here is thinking. Well, shit.
Previous pitch, we showed the graphic, batting 304.
Let's see, what do you get a hold of here?
This year, and just does a good job of getting the bat on the ball. He knew that Bishop was running on contact from third base. Kansas State showing you what.
Yeah, McLaughlin was holding the runner. So he was out of position to make the play.
Comes back to haunt Smith. Oh,
That almost hit him in the face.
That's what he gets for showing bunt and sticking his face out over the plate.
I hate bunting. Maybe that's just me, though.
See here, you're taught. The guy squares up and shows you the bunt. You want to try and get him hard inside, but a little too close for comfort.
They're going wild in College Station.
What's the score there?
A&M just went yard, so makes it 1-1. Bubbles everywhere.
Single. Now
To hell with A&M and their damn bubbles.
Hey,
is it? Okay.
At least they didn't copy our flags.
Okay, so
Damn it! Son of a.
that is Kansas State baseball.
I want to see that again because it looked like he got him on the head.
The exact same play today. Bunt down the third base line. Go on contact. Good job of hustling to get in. They're coming, and you try and make that little scoop throw.
Nah, he was safe.
He got under.
You almost have to barehand that ball and do it all in one swoop. That's the slide, the tag. Sack too late.
Damn it.
And all of a sudden,
Still only one out.
chance.
Get him out of there,
Picked up
DVH.
here at Baum Walker.
Yeah, no, he.
Okay, so do you pull him? Do you have that discussion about pulling him now, or do you wait and give him another 20-25 pitch? I mean, what would you do?
For Parsons, Culpepper.
Stop the bleeding.
Shit.
Pull him
You
now.
bully.
Yeah.
Get him out of there, DVH. Get him out of there. Get him out of there now. I love Hagen Smith. Don't get me wrong, but get his ass out now.
Smith's former Team USA teammate.
His velocity's falling off a little bit. That arm's getting tired because he was down around 90 to 94 where he was running 94 to 98 early. And that's just enough for them to catch up with him.
After they nickel and dime you with the small stuff, they get in a position to let Kalen Culpepper do some damage.
Damn.
Opposite field.
Wilmsmeyer lost his glove over the wall. He almost had that. Watch Wilmsmeyer's glove on this. Oh, no, we're showing the next batter.
They say baseball is the ultimate game of numbers.
I guess they went and got it for him.
Be right only 30% of the time you're a 300 hitter.
Okay, it's all right. We're not gonna panic.
The third time,
but everybody's like, screw this. We're not watching anymore. Don't give up on them yet.
Against Brady Day.
Everybody still breathing in our comment section? Let us know. Talk to us tonight, man.
We're here with you till the end. No problem. We're going to break this open.
Sleep to be here with you. We've had some comebacks as of late. That's one thing we have done in the end of the season when we pulled off games.
That's why I
pull
say
them off in comeback fashion.
Yeah, and that's why I say you don't count them out just yet.
I mean, yeah, it's 4-run deficit right now, but we did score 17 last night.
This inning from Hagen Smith.
And he can't buy a strike now.
Yeah, and I told you, did I not say this ump was not consistent? I said it.
He called that a strike earlier on a right-handed hitter, but he didn't call it on the left-handed
I'm just a
hitter.
fool sometimes. Brandon, Jesse Brandon wants to know if we lose tonight, are we done? So kind of give the fans an idea of what happens now if we lose tonight.
All right, so this game, this is the winner's bracket. The loser will play Southeast Missouri State at 2 o'clock tomorrow. The winner is off until tomorrow night at 7. Whoever wins the 2 o'clock game between SEMO and the loser of this game plays the winner of this game at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
I think he's done after this inning. I think we'll see bounce to
Mhm.
start the next inning.
The inning is
Whew. Yeah, 91 pitches, and
We need to take a.
this is probably one of his worst outings of the year, stats wise. I mean, he still looked good, but stats wise, this is one of the worst of the year.
Oh, all right, we're going to take a breath, pay some bills, and we'll be back. You're watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen on our YouTube and Facebook channels of Fayetteville Regional of Arkansas, Kansas State. Ooh, we're going to need a break and a breath and probably a stiff drink after that inning. We'll be back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design. Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition of the Fayetteville Regional. Whew.
But in the bottom of the fifth inning, Kansas State scores.
Got to keep them bats going.
Gary says, "Wow, Hagen Smith, ugh, that hurt." Yeah, that was a little bit hard to sit through.
Three-run home run by Kalen Culpepper.
And this place is in shock. I mean, I don't know how many times they've been playing the chicken dance song all weekend here.
That's my old high school coach.
I might have seen 10 people.
Which one?
A bald guy.
The time that was not right.
Wow. Okay.
In game one, it felt like this when Southeast Missouri State tied them.
Haven't talked to him in 20 years.
The place got quiet, and the team.
That pitch count right there is part of the reason they were up 6-2. Their pitcher's still at 77.
To get back in this game,
You got to work the counts a little bit more.
So scrolling social media, and I got a buddy that is a big Razorback fan like I am, and he says, "Well, the fate of the Razorback sports program resting on the baseball team, that stress is getting to me. So I did something about it." And it shows a meme, and it says, "Got me an emotional support pet. It's a chicken. It's crispy. It also came with a biscuit."
Quite doubt those bats.
As long as it's from Popeyes.
But Diggs pops this one up in the infield.
they don't see it.
Who will get it? Whoa!
They caught it.
That was
a near disaster, but
that would have been funny as all get out. Sorry, that
was almost a
hey, Baum
Walker pop up.
Too exciting of an out for Kansas
I
State.
know
Baum Walker pop up.
Ends up the catcher.
I know where you were going with it, and I know what you were saying.
Baseman comes over, but the shortstop comes all the way over as well.
Because for some reason, our park is one of the hardest ones to play those super high pop-ups on the infield.
And assume somebody's going to make the catch. Great play by Bishop.
All right, Spark Plug is up to bat. We need him to spark this lineup right here.
Pelletier, because the first thing he did was say, "I don't see it." And if he would have tried to look for it like he saw it, either the shortstop, Culpepper, or Bishop.
How was that a strike? It was off the plate.
landed for a base hit.
Or did I not look at it right? I mean,
the course of the game and in the infield, that can lead to some problems.
I missed that pitch.
Into center field.
There you go,
there you
Peyton Holt.
go. Good answer. Good answer. This dude, I think he needs to get a different helmet because that dude runs out of his helmet almost every time he runs the bases.
Hey, let him run out of it if he's getting on the bases.
He's got to show that beautiful flowing hair he has. Some of us don't have that anymore, so we appreciate the ones showing it off that do.
You're younger than me and have no hair.
It happens.
It's all on your face, though, now, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Just to say, Jesse's beard game's on point. Look at him go.
All right, now look here. If we're going to start talking crap about beards, no.
No, I was complimenting his beard. Like he's.
Yeah, but look at mine.
You could do it. You got this, Zach.
Hey, just like I said the other night.
Patience is a virtue.
Like I said the other night on our team call, when puberty hits, this thing's really going to take off.
What do y'all think? Comment section. You want to see Zach with like a ZZ Top beard?
Easy there, buddy.
Wagner looks at a strike. 1-1.
Gary Davis
seems like he's pretty relaxed.
Gary Davis says, thanks for doing this, guys. I'm sitting outside smoking a pipe, drinking a beer. Go freaking Hogs. Hey, Gary, thanks for tuning in tonight, boss man.
That's how we do.
Hey, Gary, just to drive conversation here, what are you drinking tonight? What's your drink of choice? Says the guy that doesn't drink. My drink of choice is going to be Dr. Pepper. And I'm not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but if they want to, they can sponsor us.
Please.
Again, one of the themes heading into this regional. These two teams ranked.
See, I can't have a beer tonight because when I broke the beer out last night, that's when SEMO started.
You're not allowed. No, sir. You're not allowed to touch a beer tonight. No, sir. No, sir. Drop. Damn it.
He made good contact, just unfortunately right at somebody.
Laguntas. I've never actually tried that one.
So far throughout this
Jesse, you're a beer guy. Have you tried Laguntas?
I am a born and bred Arkansan that drinks redneck beer.
Quite honestly, they have
redneck beer.
Yes, Bush.
Bush Latte. Bud Light.
Michelob Ultra. You were drinking a Mick Ultra last night.
I do like Mick Ultra. Coors Light. I don't drink any kind of IPAs or any of that. No, I drink
pale ales or
no. Give me just good old light beer and I'm good to go. We go back to my younger years, and Natty Light was the beer of choice.
I know, Gary. I butchered that. I did. I won't lie.
I mean, you want to talk about having a day. Finish the cycle.
See, you said Natty Light, and I feel like everybody who's drank Natty Light for any amount of time has a story to tell.
Tops in the nation of 1.4.
Hey, when you can pick up a 30-pack of Natty Light for $17,
Jordan says
it got you through a couple days.
Jordan Stuckey says Bush Latte equals nectar of the gods, and then another Jordan in the group, Jordan Duncan, says Jesse likes to get fancy with that Mick Ultra.
16-ounce aluminum bottles.
Got to get that Coors Banquet. That's what you need. That's the beer of kings.
Feeling that if Whitworth doesn't get this out.
Not a big fan of Coors Banquet. I do like Coors Light, though.
He walks Wilmsmeyer. This is where
that's who on.
It's going to bring up the man, the myth, the legend, Peyton Stovall.
They're going to allow Whitworth to pitch to Stovall for the fourth time in this game. Yeah, I don't think so.
Nope. They're pulling him.
It would be the fourth time that Stovall.
I'm going to crank this up if they'll shut up and let you guys listen to this hog call.
So The Arkansas faithful are going to call the Hogs, and Pete Hughes is going to call his bullpen.
It'll be Tyson Neighbors on the way when we come back.
It's like I say every time, the three most dangerous words in all of collegiate athletics. Jordan Duncan says, small. Let's flip back over here. We'll get back to the game in just a second. It's in a commercial break. Jordan Duncan says, small glass bottles of Miller Genuine. Gary Davis says, why do you walk the worst hitter in the lineup? Jesse, you want to take that one?
He did rattle him for the first base hit of the game, I believe it was, for the Hogs earlier. If not the first base hit, he did get a base hit on him, and his speed was lethal. Stole second, got moved over to third, and moved over to third on a pass ball. They threw away the pick, and he scored. So
Jordan Duncan says a kid named Tyson is about to give them bats a boost.
Yeah, there is something appropriate about that.
See, seems like there was a Tyson involved with something else big on that with the university. I'll think of it here in a second.
I think it has to do with the Hog father.
No. Squid? No. Octopus? No.
Wait. Kraken?
No, it's calamari. No, not calamari. Calculator. No. No, that's not it either.
Is it basketball? It seems like maybe.
I think so. So let's get back to the game here, fellas.
I will give it to their pitcher. That's not a bad stat line. He done what he needed to do for him. Now we just need to
Tyson and Neighbors. Tyson and Neighbors. With those two names, it's either about to go really good or really bad based off the track records.
We're going to call him Neighbors.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Wonder what official attendance tonight is. They don't usually announce it till about the stretch, though.
It's looking pretty packed in there tonight.
Hog Pen's good and full. I don't see any empty chair back, so we should be up around 11, 5, or 12 at least. Ooh, he throwing flames. 96. Get out of play, get out of play, get out of play. Oh, darn. The New York Rangers got eliminated from the NHL playoffs. How sad.
Go Stars.
Go Caps. I hate the Rangers. A little off topic, but I was in D.C. and went to a Caps-Rangers game, and that's the closest thing I've been to an SEC college football game as far as fan engagement and bitter hatred in a rivalry.
Yeah, hockey's a whole different animal when it comes to sports. It's pretty wild.
Hockey's just one of them. I can't watch it on TV. I don't enjoy it on TV. I like watching it live. Dadgummit. We really needed something right there. All right, we are headed into the bottom of the sixth, and K-State is up 6-2. We'll see who we got coming on the pitch after the break. I expect we'll see Fouch on the mound.
Hopefully he can do his thing and get us back in this.
Have a nice little about 9 or 10 pitch inning, 3 quick outs, and
Y'all know I'm not a hockey fan, right?
Not yet, you're not.
Well, I guess it's only
make
fair.
you one.
I was gonna say, I guess it's only fair because I took Loki to his first Razorback game at Fayetteville, so I guess he's gonna drag me to a Dallas Stars game now. So,
I mean, we could do minor league too. There's a team in Tulsa, and there's a team in Allen, Texas.
I didn't know this, but down in Dallas, you have the American Airlines Arena.
Mm-hmm.
You have Ranger Stadium, which is Globe Life. You have Cowboy Stadium. I didn't know the Dallas Stars had their own arena.
They play in American Airlines Center, same place the Mavs play.
Oh, do they? Because down the street there was I thought I saw where they had their own little center out there, their little ice center.
Well, I mean, it's basically like almost that whole block is just those two teams. It's everywhere.
All right, if you're just joining us once again, this is ESPN Plus coverage of Arkansas and Kansas State, the Fayetteville Regional, and you're watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen. Razorback Zach and my two producers from Wednesday night, Jesse and Loki, giving you live in-game reaction. And yes, it is for mature audiences only. Just remember that.
Oh, we got Ben Bivey on the mound.
Well, isn't that a curveball? No pun intended with that.
Zach's got jokes tonight.
I'm a joker. I'm a smoker.
So if we see him here, then I'm going to call Gage Wood as starting tomorrow, regardless of what game we play in. Because we have not seen Gage this weekend, and if you're throwing Ben, he's kind of the fourth starter, Gage being the fifth.
Who are the Arlington Renegades? Is that a soccer team?
They're UFL. They play at the old Globe Life, what's called Choctaw Field now.
And that's the open air one right across the street.
Yeah, the one right across the street from Six Flags. Yeah,
I did not know that. Okay, well, I got to go down there and make a game there too. Because I've been to Cowboy Stadium, I've been to Ranger Stadium before they won the world title. Just so you know, I want to see the World Series trophy.
I'll take pictures for you when I'm down there in September.
Thank you.
My sister went and seen it a couple months ago. She's a big Rangers fan.
For more information, visit NCAA.com, the home for all 90 NCAA championships.
Yeah, if you make
look good on that strikeout there.
If you make a game down there, hit me up. I'll see if I can roll with you.
Working on at Baum Walker.
All right. By the way, speaking of games and stuff, big thank you to Chef James Harris of Harris Made Chef Services for sponsoring our trips to and from Fayetteville during football season and baseball season.
A walk and a run scored to his credit. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good job coming in throwing strikes, and One of the things that can motivate the crowd, get it back into it, if you bring somebody in from the bullpen and they mow down a couple hitters.
Fouled away. Number to keep in mind, Arkansas 1-10 this season.
1-2. I'm gonna guess off-speed breaking pitch outside right here to try to get him to chase.
We'll see if
fastball.
That trend when they come up in the seventh.
Got him.
Called third strike on
Breaking pitch inside for a strike. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain.
You're hitting him with hard fastballs, challenging him, and then what do? You freeze him with
Jordan Duncan says World Cup is coming to Cowboy Stadium in 26. That's going to be fun to watch. I thought there was some kind of an issue there where they're not. They pulled that contract for Cowboy Stadium. Did I misread that or mishear that somewhere?
I know if they're gonna have it there, Jerry's gonna have to spend a lot of money because the playing surface is not big enough for World Cup rules. Because there has to be so much relief on the boundaries of the pitch, and with the stands, the only way that he's going to be able to do that is to bring in like enough dirt to build up 20 feet and cover the lower part of the stands, or cut the stands out. Like, it's going to be an insane amount of work.
Puts this one into right field, but Diggs is there to make the catch.
I've thought about venturing up to Arrowhead to catch a World Cup match.
Top of the seventh we go. 6-2 Kansas State. Now, remind everybody again before we go to break, Jesse. Remind everybody again, if we end up losing this game.
We will be playing SEMO at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay. All right, we're going to step away one more time. Like I said, we're going to try to keep pace with the broadcast. You're watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen from the Fayetteville Regional on ESPN Plus of Arkansas and Kansas State. I'm Razorback Zach. Jesse and Loki will be back with you on the other side of the break right here on Sideline Radio Network.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
Welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen, special edition Saturday night of ESPN Plus's coverage of the Fayetteville Regional. I'm Razorback Zach, alongside Jesse and Loki, our producers from Wednesday night. Guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is not the way I thought this game was going to go. But, you know, Arkansas scores 17 against SEMO. Kansas State scores 19 against La Tech. This is kind of what you expected. To a point. Am I right or wrong here?
The first pitch, ground ball over to Parsons at third.
Got it, baby. He's safe.
Is able to beat out the tag from Bishop. The throw was offline.
I didn't really expect it. I expected the pitching is much higher quality this game.
Throw was offline.
I really thought MC's guess of 3-2 was probably pretty close.
Be able to see. I think if where the ball is caught, if he makes the tag, he's going to be out. I think he was ahead of the first base line when he made the tag. So if he comes straight down, gets him there. Unless you're saying contact was not made, but Bishop seemed pretty certain that he got him. And if so, that's a great play by the first baseman.
Looks like he is out.
I'm afraid he's out on that one.
Tag right there, right as the foot was coming down.
I don't think there's enough to overturn it.
Yeah, what a job of jumping
Right there will be the overturn.
Not an easy call for the first base
I
umpire
thought Hudson
to make.
Hudson done a great job there, hustling down the line. He's not the fastest in the world.
Considering the positioning of all parties.
That right there seems to be the tag.
So did K-State review it, or did
He was called safe, so it's a K-State review.
At first base.
so it can't be like a booth review in football?
It seems like I've seen it in baseball, but it's got to be certain circumstances or something. I think the crew chief has to call for it.
In the 7th.
Absolutely. If it is called out, great play by Bishop playing the first base. Is there enough to overturn the call?
The review from Pittsburgh is complete.
Safe. You son of a!
Is out. So Bishop got the tag.
Damn it!
Out of the inning.
All right, so we play tomorrow at 2.
There's
You wanna-
still
I
8
know,
more
I
outs to
know.
go.
I know, I'm aware.
He made the call, but there was a video evidence there to overturn the call. Tough break.
Still
There are
stupid.
8 more outs to go, Zach.
Still plenty of ball game.
Hey. Reverse psychology can work, can it? Won't it?
They can't hear you, Zach.
I mean, I've seen worse things happen.
You have to say it. Oh, what's the word? Louder.
You know what?
Elimination game. Right back here tomorrow afternoon.
You got Jared Sprague-Light at the plate. You got Ben McLaughlin coming up. You got Vaheva Aloy coming up.
Regardless of whether Arkansas wins or loses this game, who starts the next game for Arkansas? That's a big question.
Donald Trump. All right, look, this is the only political post I'm going to say, all right? Because it's funny as hell. You got a man that gets convicted of crimes.
And a punch in itself.
That'll get him going.
See, Zach, shut your mouth, sir.
Oh, Jesse, damn, dude.
Listen. Hey, we'll take it.
As they say in the Hog Pen at Baum, we play 9 at Baum.
Did you see me trying to cut this feed short?
Caught a high fastball and took it for a ride.
Jared Sprague-Light.
That ball was well
Beautiful.
to the opposite field, and Sprague-Light starting to come on at a single.
It's rolling across the street to Foghorns about now. Didn't hit it on the fly, but it bounced over there, I'm sure.
72 feet for Sprague-Light,
And he hits McLaughlin.
Ben McLaughlin.
He's getting rattled.
You remember what Vaheva done last night, don't you, Zach?
And now I think this crowd is back into it, and if they're not,
Remind me, Jesse.
their spark plug.
The monster shot beyond the bullpen seats into the Hog Pen.
He hit it halfway between the bullpen seats and the boxes.
In the Kansas State bullpen.
Let's crank this up a little bit. Get this hog call going.
And you know what this mound visit means.
This is probably the quietest pig suey we've heard all weekend.
These announcers are so stupid.
So you got to give me more energy. When your team is down on the ropes, that's when you as a fan have to be that spark plug for them. I understand they're still in a little bit of shock. See how quickly that lead went away. But right now, you got a runner on first base. Some guys that
I can't even say nothing.
Aloy and Diggs
Quietest pig suey
find themselves right back in this.
of the night.
He obviously never went to a football game.
Quiet, bro. I have heard
There's more people at this baseball game than there were at some of the football games this year.
Easy there, buddy.
The runner on. 1-0.
Hang one over the middle to behave and see what he does with it.
Go ahead. Go over the middle. Go over the middle. I'm just.
Inside 2-0.
Here in the crowd trying
It's a bold choice, Cotton.
Let's go Razorbacks. And
They're not saying. Oh my God, this guy's an idiot.
has to dig deep.
You hear the whole crowd trying to cheer him on, saying, "Let's go Razorbacks." They're not saying that.
In the infield for Kalen Culpepper.
Brandon, I wasn't gonna go John L. I was gonna go like
That's when it started to amp up.
Chad Morris.
Try it again.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Kendall Diggs. Try to get him out of their seats.
I can't put that comment on screen, but y'all gonna look at Gary Davis's Oh my, that's got to be comment of the night right there.
Come on, Kendall. Get you another base ripper right here.
He's trying.
Diggs squeezes that left hand after fouling that one away. 94 miles per hour on the fastball.
And I think Neighbors is living dangerously, relying on that fastball. I think he needs to use that curveball a little bit more effectively.
Ooh, good eye.
That was it. It was there. He just missed the location with it. 85-mile-an-hour curveball with a hard break.
So, Loki, let me ask you this, man. Since you're a newly converted Razorback fan, what drew you to be a Hog fan?
2-1
Truthfully,
Ripped it.
to Brady Day.
Oh, yes!
Oh.
Go, baby, go!
Keep running, go.
Making the turn is McLaughlin.
I'm sorry, you had a question?
I did. Now I don't remember. Oh, you're a newly converted Hog fan. What was it that drew you to be Razorback fan?
Honestly, what like initially drew me into it was strangely enough like the fan base.
Even as bad as the team was?
Well, now like I kind of flirted with it for years. I mean, like everybody was in love with it back in, like the Felix Jones, Darren McFadden days, but like I had flirted with it a couple of times. And when I went to Bud Walton, even though, that game ended like it did,
right?
Like the enthusiasm again, when we're on and you can't help but get swept up in it. And then some guy's like, "Hey, what are you doing Saturday?" And I was like, "Well, I am working." He's like, "Well, I wanted to see if you want to go see the Hogs play." And I was like, "Well, I guess I'm going to see the Hogs play." So, but
Who was that?
Dylan, I think.
Oh, that's wow. Okay.
But no, the moment that really like solidified it for me, because like I was there in the stadium, I'm like, this is cool, being here. But like the moment that fire came out of the field, they started playing War Pigs, like it just all came together.
On my own show, my own producer, I get no love. This is not fair. I get no love.
Dylan was there too. To be fair, he's
Whose idea was it though for the both of you to be there? It was mine.
oh yeah. Actually, to give Zach credit, like he was the bravest one of the three of us. He's the one that showed up and was going to eat, football food while wearing a white shirt. He was the bravest man of the three of us that day. I was the second bravest because first off, I learned that I need to get better shoes next time I go there, and sunscreen is your friend. So,
Poor dude. Hey, by the way, don't go anywhere, y'all. We are just in a commercial break, and I'm watching to make sure we don't miss a minute of the action. So trust me, when the game comes back, we'll put it back on the air. That poor dude, we dragged him up and down that hill right there at Razorback Stadium. Up, I mean, just down by Walker Pavilion, down by the practice field, down past the track to Bud Walton. Turn around and walked all the way back up, and I felt so bad. Not really, but I do now. Dragging him everywhere.
I got to see a bunch of cool stuff, but like my feet hurt super bad afterwards, and I learned why they call it Fayetteville.
He was about as red as our shirts.
Especially after that, like I said, that's the bad part is especially like because I went there and I was like, oh, it won't be too bad because it was what, September?
Yeah, it was.
And I was
early October.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it won't be that bad. I won't need sunscreen or anything. I've regretted my life choices later.
Yeah. Sorry about that, buddy. Sorry about that, buddy.
Fun story. I went to the movies after that while I was waiting on all the traffic to die down, and that AMC there in Fayetteville, they have like those nice leather seats. They're sticky when you burn like that.
Woo! Calm down there, baby.
Texas just took the lead on Texas A&M again.
Yeah,
They're
give us
in
some score
top
updates.
7.
Give us some score updates there, Jesse.
Let's see. What else we got going on around the league? Florida State just won their game. They stay in the winner's bracket. Who else do we got? Oregon State's up 2-0 in their game. And OU is losing to UConn in their regional. They're down 1-0 in the bottom of the 7th.
Biggest surprise so far of the tournament, y'all. What do y'all think? Who do y'all think? Evansville or Vandy getting booted?
I'm going to say Evansville because that was a fairly stacked regional. Top heavy, at least. You had Wake Forest and East Carolina, which I still think that regional should have been in Starkville. But
so tell me, that's another point of contention for me is how did Charlottesville get to host Stark and got overlooked by Starkville? Or Starkville got overlooked. I'm sorry.
they were trying to avoid SEC bias, is what it comes down to.
Well,
I mean, Florida got in where they shouldn't have got in.
Again, they want to avoid SEC biased in baseball, but for how many years did we see SEC biased, or I'm sorry, Big Ten biased in football?
Fair.
I'm just saying.
It's about to get worse.
Well, now that you don't have Power Fives anymore, you've got Power Four. With
about to be Power 3.
Yeah, because the Big 12's fixing to dissolve.
Big 12's safe. Big 12's good.
So
ACC's
the ACC?
ACC. Yep.
Who's trying to leave from the
Florida
ACC?
State and Clemson find a way out, what's left?
Duke, North Carolina, Wake Forest.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Football's your cash cow. If you can't, I mean, they might turn into a Big East basketball only, but when
look at
your
this
two
play,
biggest
y'all.
football programs are trying to get out, that'll kill your football revenue.
Well, you would think that Texas and OU getting out of the Big 12 would have killed Big 12, but then they went and got Houston, Cincinnati, BYU, and UCF.
And then they're adding Colorado and is it Arizona?
Yeah.
I knew they got one of the Pac-12 schools at least.
Ivy, settle down, dude.
Now, when you say Arizona, are we talking like Wildcats or Sun Devils?
Wildcats.
I believe they got the Wildcats. I think the Sun Devils went Mountain West, if I remember right.
You got Colorado, the house that
Neon.
Primetime built. Yeah.
I thought Hewlett was out for the season. Whoa, baby.
No.
Whoa.
Stone Hewitt's good. Dossett's out for the season.
Dossett.
I don't know what that last pitch was, but he needs to stop that.
Yeah, he don't need no. He did.
All right, I pulled it up here. Oh, they did get the Sun Devils. They got the Wildcats and the Sun Devils in the Big 12. Along with the Buffaloes of Colorado and the looks like, is that Utah? No, that's Houston. And they got
there. It
Utah.
is.
So yeah, Big 12 I think is safe for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
Got him, baby.
He is fired up. Almost looks like Gage Wood coming off the mound out there.
To the top of the 8th we go. Kansas State still leads 6-3 from the Fayetteville Regional. You're watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen. Back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design. Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the...
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition of the Fayetteville Regional. We're still waiting for them to come back from a commercial break. But here we go. Let's get you back to the game.
Come on, Jack Wagner.
Teams hoping to eventually make their way to Omaha.
One thing I hope that they do in the offseason leading into the next, leading into next year, better camera angles, better camera crews.
Better announcers.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen.
They can put some pressure on Kansas State this inning.
I mean, for the most part, I have not had a lot of beef with the announcers throughout the season. I think they're just stretched so thin with the
Well, why not use
64-team tournament? So you got 16 at least sets of announcers.
Why not use Brett Dolan and who's the other guy?
95 miles an hour.
I think they try to get away from having the homer announcers in tournament play.
Showed him the fastball.
Yeah, but who? Brett Dolan. Brett Dolan. Who's the other one?
Setting him up for that curve.
There was 2 of them that worked with him this year.
Get out, baby! Get out, baby! Get out, baby!
Oh, hey, it got down. Boy, Jack Wagner.
Hey, we'll take it.
Right?
Hey, please, Jack. No gang signs, please. No gang signs. The family show.
Just kidding. Throw them up. Throw them up. Do it.
I thought that was gone off the bat.
That's a good swing.
It looked like it. It had the
A
distance.
little bit for it.
Not able to field it out in the outfield. Ingram.
Maybe we can do another one of those really quiet hog calls after that. How's that sound?
You shut your hog mouth.
Come on, Ty.
Ty Wilmsmeyer makes a called strike, 0-1. Wilmsmeyer 1 for 2 with a single, a walk.
Here's where we need to play small ball. Let Wilmsmeyer lay a bunt down.
Fouled away.
Too late now.
So who do we? I mean, from a team perspective,
Good pitch, hung just a little bit.
who do y'all think
Coach kind of decides, you know what? Let's get away from
is coming back next year for this ball club?
Chopper towards Culpepper.
He beat that out.
Got it.
Let's start with the pitching staff. Really don't expect anybody who got significant playing time this year to transfer. So you're going to have Gabe Gackle. You're going to have Gage Wood, Ben Bybee. I know Will McIntyre has a year of eligibility left, so he may come back for another year.
God, it feels like Mackey's been here forever. Not that I'm complaining, of course.
Yeah, when I met him the other night at the meet and greet, I said, "Can't you get another year of eligibility?" He said, "I've got one more." I said, "Please come back."
What's he arguing about? That kid, he beat it out.
Yeah, clearly.
That by a mile.
What was he bitching about? Are you serious?
Hey, let him burn his challenge.
Are you serious right now?
Umpires will get together.
The umpires will get together and have a good laugh at the fact that he actually challenged this.
What the hell?
From the first replay,
Let's turn this up.
like Wilmsmeyer was out. He looked safe here.
Yeah, I mean, every look I've seen says he's safe. I mean, he's on the bag. That's safe, but maybe a little bit of gamesmanship by Pete Hughes and Kansas State. There was a breaking ball, it was a slow roller.
Why are they challenging it?
Play to get him out.
He was coming off the bag by the time the ball got there. I mean, that's a good play by their shortstop, but
it should be a pretty easy call to.
That's the fastest guy on our team. You're not going to get him on something like that.
That took entirely too long for that to happen.
An easy call there off the replay. You could see
You had to give him time to talk to Pittsburgh. At least it's not Birmingham.
First base.
Like,
and that brings up Peyton Stovall
that is great.
with 2 on.
But what do I know?
Come on, Peyton Stovall.
I got to figure out where I put my beer hat from last night.
Strike 1.
If Stovall could put it out of the park right now, that'd be wonderful.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Danger zone time for Kansas State.
Oh, these people would think an earthquake. These announcers would think it was an earthquake.
And now here come the big guns. Stovall, Hudson White.
Down 0-2 quick. That ain't
Jordan
good.
Duncan is Tyson still pitching?
Let me see a number. I believe that's Tyson Neighbors.
Yeah, I don't think they pulled him.
In this game,
No, he's got 30 pitches. There ain't no way. That's not.
Yeah,
Tyson.
that's Tyson Neighbors in.
Pops it up, drifting towards foul territory is Parsons. 1 out.
Interference.
That will bring up
Interference. Interference.
Hey,
no stranger.
Hudson White.
Pass
This is my guy
interference.
here.
Over Semo,
Base running interference. Pass interference.
and this is
Fair catch interference. I don't give a damn. I'll call it all.
time after time.
Let me go grab my beer hat.
Collusion.
Whoa, easy there, buddy. Whoa, it's a family show.
Tie this game up with a homer. First pitch is high. They have not excelled with runners in scoring position tonight. But
Come on, Hudson. Get at least one in.
for the Razorbacks.
And he knew he shouldn't have swung.
You know what? And this is the game of baseball. And sometimes the best coaches, you know what they say? He's either going to hit or he ain't. Let it play out on
That's
the
got to
field.
be the dumbest statement I think I've ever heard. He's either going to hit or he ain't.
Gives chase, but it's out of play.
And this is the game of baseball. He knows.
Has allowed
It's like I heard that one coach said they were going to win the football game by running the ball and passing it. That was their strategy.
Isn't that how you play the game?
there is light movement.
You could technically play field position and constantly kick and kick field goals.
Oh! 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 Get out of
Go,
here, baby!
go.
Goodbye!
Oh, no.
No, not quite, but
But that's okay.
They'll put the brakes on. Wilmsmeyer at third.
Damn, I thought that was out of here.
I thought it was gone.
Shots,
It was-
but I
it
thought
was-
it was gone.
It was close. It was close. I felt that like when I saw it like drop down behind him, I was like,
When it came off the bat, I thought goodbye.
As a weapon for Neighbors today. Only reason that ball's not out the ballpark is because it's a breaking ball, not going so fast. But another well-struck baseball.
And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is why you do not count the Razorbacks out of these games. I know we're still down 2.
Come on, JSL.
The lead cut to 6-4. Jared Sprague-Lott.
Jordan Duncan says, "Where's Charlie Welch when you need him?"
With a single.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Sprague-Lott did not commit. 1-1.
Cue the Titanic music. Hey, I don't know.
Don't put that evil on us yet.
If y'all haven't seen that clip with the Titanic music, you need to. Oh, shit.
Towering fly ball. And Bishop is there to make the catch.
All right, who we got here? Benny Barrels.
Ben McLaughlin, who is no stranger to 3-run home runs. He had 2 in the win yesterday for Arkansas. 6 RBIs.
He's hit 2 to the track today.
And this place would come unglued if he adds another one. There's a strike.
Off speed, showing him some respect. Home run gives him the lead. Base hit ties it. Pressure-packed situation here in Fayetteville.
Ground ball, but pulled foul.
Good job of getting ahead by Neighbors, but unfortunately, he's been there tonight in this inning with 2 strikes and not having the ability to get that 3rd strike.
Throw him one down the middle.
2 down for Ben McLaughlin. Just a little bit off the plate, 1-2.
Ooh.
He's brave taking that pitch away. This one's been calling.
Gas on the outside corner of the plate. Missed just a little bit outside.
Inside.
You know what it is? Because the curveball's not been able to get him out, and it's been hit pretty good. With 2 strikes, they're going heavy fastball.
Called third strike. Neighbors gets McLaughlin.
Son
and
of
he
a.
escapes another high wire act here in the 8th. One more run across.
That last one looked a little low.
Courtesy of Neighbors.
That catcher framed it. Catcher got that strike. Pitcher didn't. That was under his kneecaps. That's too low. But catcher framed it. And Hudson has stole many a strikes for us, so I can't be that mad about it.
Well, crap. Okay, so we've talked about Loki's becoming a Razorback fan for a minute while we're in a commercial break. Jesse, how about you, man? What was it for you?
So I grew up in a household that was Longhorn fans. My first memory of the Razorbacks probably be the '94 national championship because that was the talk of everybody in the state. I remember being young and watching some battles between Kentucky and Arkansas. Football. I remember Clint Sterner, but I became a big fan of Matt Jones and just kind of picked the Hogs as my team and stayed loyal to my home state.
All right.
My first ever football game was against the University of Florida and another SEC referee screw job.
All right. Okay. Hashtag screw you, Mark Curls.
Y'all may remember the game, Zach. We were playing Florida at Reynolds, Razorback Stadium, and we went down huge in the first half. They just tore us up in the first half. Half the people in the stands left, and we were roaring back, and they called I think it was a roughing the passer on Tony Bua.
That would have been,
April, May.
I want to say 03.
I was going to say that would have been 03.
Because I was around 16 years old when I went.
Yep, because that was about how old I was because it was my sophomore year of high school, and I remember that game. I was standing in my living room of the house I grew up in, and my dad walked in, and he says, we were down big in the first half, and he looks at the TV, he looks at me and goes, well, and I'll never forget what he said. He stands there and goes, well, did somebody forget to tell them there was a game today?
Even though this game is here, as Culpepper will ground out.
There we go.
To second base.
Folks, if you're just joining us, bottom of the 8th inning, Arkansas is down by 2 runs, 6-4.
They're the designated home team in this game.
And
we are the road team tonight, even though we're wearing whites and we're playing at Baum Walker. We are the road team.
Dumbest thing ever.
If you're curious, coming up for the Hogs will be 5, 6, 7, 8 in the lineup.
Brady Day.
Just need Bobby to get it through here, and you got
a little bit shocked that Arkansas
Big Vaheba Aloy.
That last inning with the first 2 guys getting on base.
Kendall Diggs and Peyton Holt up to bat, I believe.
2 down.
There we go.
For the second out.
I'm calling it now. We walk it off and we win.
We can't walk it off. We're the road team.
Why do you got to take this from me? Why? Why do you just got to kill it like that? Why? What did I ever do to you?
defensively.
Hey, I'm just trying to save you from getting roasted by the comments.
Dude, look, man. All right. In 7 years of this show, all right, and you see who my two co-hosts are on Wednesday night. There is nothing I can say, nothing I can do that's going to keep me from getting roasted. All right. I mean, let's just face it.
You're getting it from one direction or the other.
That's what. Never mind.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
That just made this a little more difficult.
Buries that baseball over the left field fence.
You know, for somebody who says that they can't join the stream because they have wedding things to take care of, he sure is active in the comments. I'm not going to mention any names, Dylan. Hey, that was a foul ball. That was a foul ball.
What a celebration there.
I don't know. I'm just.
For Kansas State's bullpen.
God, man.
Come on, Ben. Sitting down.
Lotus shows bunt. It's a strike 0-1. It was J.J. Slack who went full Spider-Man against the wall.
Ben's at 35 pitches.
Look,
I'll say
D-Man goes, did y'all see this? D-Man says, you don't want me to wander over to my computer, Zachary. Why are you going to fulminate me like that? What the hell did I do to you? Oh, yeah, my bad.
I guess it'll probably be Ben's only appearance of the weekend. Try to let him finish this out and
Top the ninth to go, but
save
fans could be thinking about a couple of
save arms for the comeback.
Go back to the first inning, and Ben McLaughlin, who came up inches shy of what would have been a home run. Then if you go back to the last inning, yes, it was an RBI double by Hudson White, but he narrowly missed out on what would have tied up the game at 6. Instead, it was just an RBI double. And now it's a 7-4 lead. And Lotus is gone. And so are the Wildcats in the 8th. But
Top of the ninth, last chance.
All right, here we go.
Great job of hitting by the freshman, Nick English.
I don't know. That looked foul to me. It did. It looked bad.
The celebration began in the dugout. They are
What the hell were they doing to the dugout wall? What the?
Advancing to the regional
The
final.
bullpen ball, yeah.
Or the bullpen wall, my bad. See, they already got me all frazzled. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching the special edition of Inside the Hog Pen. Live coverage of the Fayetteville Regional brought to you by ESPN Plus on the Sideline Radio Network. Back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design. Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition of the Fayetteville Regional. And we're now joined, finally, that's ninth inning, but nice to see you here there, buddy.
Every time I've watched the stream today, we've scored.
Well, you should have been on from the get-go then.
Busy, like I told you.
Doing what exactly for the wedding at 8 o'clock at night? I'm kidding.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who is this person that's not in the comment section?
I don't know.
But welcome, D-Mad. What's up, man? Give me your thoughts on this game so far.
I've watched literally 2 half innings, and that's it. So I would call it a full inning, but I watched in like the 5th when we scored.
What the hell was that?
In an outing.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I guess.
54 twice this season.
That's the same pitch, Blue. You're not going to call that a strike?
I really need to have Bubba and Phil in my ear telling me what the track man's saying. I was about dying to him yesterday.
There's a strike.
How? It was the same damn pitch.
That one was a little higher, but still, that looks low.
Yeah, I'm tired.
On
Damn
screen.
pitch.
Ground ball in
Oh my God.
Through the hole.
Let's do it.
Culpepper for a leadoff single for a Lord.
Attaboy, Vaheva.
So, as a person that hasn't watched very much of this game, how did Hagen do?
3-2 count, just a matter of
Probably his worst outing of the year, stats-wise.
ground ball between
Mhm.
shortstop and
He
third
went what?
baseman.
Almost 100 pitches?
Almost 100 pitches. I think all 6 were earned.
It's just the part
He only had like 6 or 7 strikeouts, I think.
got some quality at bats.
He gave up 6.
3 or 4 walks.
Kendall Diggs.
Ooh,
Yeah, he gave up 6 hits.
a curveball almost buckled Diggs a little bit.
Hey, we can't have Diggs
Boy and Diggs went back-to-back to win
slander.
0 on Friday.
Sarah
How's
might
he
come
done today?
get us up. He
I
hasn't done bad.
think he got 2 hits. He had a strikeout, but he got gypped on a call in the middle of the at-bat.
We've had some bad umpiring.
3
How?
balls outside, and they called
How
it
was
strike.
that a strike? The little vein in my head's fixing to
So,
Pulled Parsons all the way over.
I know this is off top.
It doesn't matter. Diggs
Are you
strikes
kidding
out
me?
for the first
Come
out of the
on.
inning.
Oy vey.
Not able to catch up to it. Just fastball.
Is it lagging for everybody else?
Well, you went robot for a second there a minute ago.
Yeah, you were a robot there for a second there, D.
Just relying on the heat.
That's fine.
Peyton Holt.
Peyton Holt
Get
just
out.
launched one.
Keep going.
Get
Going.
out! Goodbye!
Well, I thought he caught that. He looked like he timed that perfectly. I was scared.
He's trying to bluff. I got it. I swear.
He came pretty close to nabbing it.
Mm-hmm.
Of the year for Peyton Holt.
Come on, Jack
Hey,
Wagner.
I've seen someone do that. It was actually an Arkansas game. I think it was an Arkansas player. The runners overran each other, and it cost them like 2 runs.
Everything loose. Good job of hitting. It's a fastball that just gets over the wall. Harris, Ingram not able to bring it in.
He's about 3 inches shy
Yeah,
on
he
his
almost
vertical.
had that.
No activity.
Needed to climb up that wall.
Kansas State.
Who's up
This
next?
is till the end.
Jack Wagner.
Eventually,
Gary Davis says 3 for 4. 300 hitters in the lineup of a college baseball team ain't enough.
With just one pitch. The breaking
The
ball
dig
is
slump has killed us this year.
That's his plus pitching.
Sure did. It sure did.
Which, Jesse, you brought up a
But
good
I mean,
point
I
yesterday
gotta
about
give.
it. He said you said something, Jesse, about his shoulder being worse than what we think it is.
That's what I'm thinking, because if you look back to Peyton Stovall last year, he was not very effective, and he finally set out because of the shoulder. And it ended up being a torn labrum. He got it repaired, and he came back on fire this year. So I'm thinking Diggs' shoulder might be a little worse than we have been led to believe, and it's affecting his swing. Because he hit 299 last year, and he's nowhere near 299 this year.
Wagner has 4 home runs this
You
season.
got to why?
What are you doing, Wagner?
What the hell?
Should have had Souza in there.
You slept on the first 2 pitches, and then you swing at that one?
It literally bounced.
Yeah, you're going to be doing suicides on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
If the season ain't
They
over.
do foul poles in baseball.
Ooh!
Be up to Ty Wilmsmeyer.
The last 3 times Wilmsmeyer's been on up to bat, he's gotten on base.
How do you do foul poles in baseball? That's
singles in a walk. He needs to take
You're on
You
pole
run
to
from-
pole.
If you really
And it's
piss
a
off,
long way.
With 2 outs this season.
if you really piss off the coach, you can run triangles.
Oh, God.
He has been a tough out in the regional so far. 2-0. 3-0.
Alabama was eliminated.
You're
Bama's
late to the party
gone.
there, buddy.
Vandy's gone.
I'm sorry, Zach, for the 15th time. I've been kind of busy today.
Something about a wedding or whatever.
Strike 1.
Yeah, Dave definitely wasn't going to turn him loose 3-0.
New season high in pitching.
Probably won't turn him loose 3-1 either.
I don't think he will either. I think he's going to make him watch.
And that's why.
The tying run
And your season comes down to Peyton Stovall. Not your literal season, but
is about to march to the
The
plate.
season's a lot easier if Peyton Stovall goes yard.
that's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
How big was that insurance run
I wouldn't be surprised they brought in a new pitcher.
for Kansas State?
Wow.
Was it enough?
They must have faith in this guy.
Even this guy's up at 60 pitches. Jesus Christ.
No, sir, that better not be a strike.
He wanted to call it. He started to.
He started to.
He's 1
All right, we're going to get a fastball here.
with a single, a walk, and a run scored.
Oh.
Cut. He has some power. 9 home runs this season. If he can come up,
Probably another
He wasn't
fastball.
swinging for a bloop single there.
Mm-mm.
Arkansas the lead again. Fouled away.
That was the ball.
The Razorbacks are down to their final strike.
What y'all say? One more fastball?
He's been sitting on fastball all evening because he can't control his curve.
On the move is Wilmsmeyer.
I'll tell you the
That
mindset.
hit him.
Nice.
Hey.
Don't let it hit him. Stovall's our best hitter.
The umpires having him go back to first base,
What?
saying that Stovall got in the way of the throw to second base.
Oh,
If
come
Stovall-
on.
Wait, if Stovall gets in the way, the game's over.
Yep, game's over.
Stovall was trying to stay out of the way of getting hit by a pitch.
If that's the case, game's over.
Trying to get out the way.
He was in the box.
He never moved out of the box. That is not batter interference.
Again,
It's not even close.
huge difference.
Umpire didn't call it at home.
Instead of being in scoring position,
Did-
Wilmsmeyer has to go back to first base.
No way.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Kansas State.
All right, we play Southeast Missouri State at 2 o'clock tomorrow. We win that one. We play Kansas State at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
So we will be back here with you at 2 p.m. tomorrow, maybe, hopefully. We will, we'll see what happens. We may be back here at 2. We may be back here at 2 and 7. We don't know yet. Be watching our social media pages for further updates for Jesse Thurman, for Loki DeWitt, and for the late arriving but always on time doing his thing, Dylan Madden. I'm Razorback Zach. You've been watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen from ESPN Plus regional action of the Fayetteville Regional. Until tomorrow, let's everybody take a collective deep breath. The season's not over yet. We will see you then. Good night.
See you tomorrow at 2 and 7.